You see, what I kept thinking was, we need to make this more about conversation. We need to find a way to expose and highlight people's passion in a way which isn't just asking obvious questions and pushing a product. It needs to be a meeting of heads and hearts until we have a new kind of conversation. Like listening in on new friends getting to know one another, or catching up over a cup of coffee, putting the world to right for an hour or so, or simply following a wandering thought for a few minutes. This is not a scripted podcast. This is not your sponsored content. It's a place to chill out, have a chat, and find some peace with concrete. That's dangerous. It's dangerous. Someone could easily take something out of context. Someone could take one of my my podcasts and out of context.
You're just gonna be like standing in the corner. Hey, you want this flash drive?
We stood on the corner of the internet.
And it should be, I'm coming to you for a certain thing.
Yeah, I get it, right? I get it. There's like a dark style to it, which kind of resides through my work. It's really dark, because I don't see it as dark. I see it as fairly uplifting. But, you know, to tell you a story of my life, this has been a trope of my life for a very long time. I had a friend who told me she can't listen to the podcast because it makes her fall asleep.
No, seriously, you have the most relaxing voice. Like, you're missing out by not selling yourself for, like, the Headspace or the Calm app.
Someone else suggested that I think about things, and I do. And that's the main resource here, that I tend to think about things. Well, my whole theory of kind of doing the podcast is to keep it unedited. You know, we chat for an hour, we chill out, and then I don't edit. So if someone takes a phone call, I take a phone call. If somebody leaves the room, then it's just me sitting on my own. And I would just sit on my own for an hour.
That's incredible. That is amazing. Like,
Everyone gets to a point where they're like, you know what? No, I'm just gonna.
Sell more and more artwork. I'm getting a few more.
Bit of a chip on your shoulders. I'll do what I want today. You know. Everything kind of nicely coordinates and goes along its way, and everything just continues, and the world keeps spinning.
People want to consume it for free, then they will, and then and I can't stop them about it. So I've accepted it, and I actually embrace it now.
you know, if I always try and like have a little bit of time to sit with it, like, because I'm sure you know too, like if you've been staring at a piece for so long and your eyes like start to strain, you can sort of not trust yourself anymore.
You know, like we could make like a smaller work, but
we remind ourselves of that, but then we ignore that advice entirely.
It teaches you things, you know, but one thing that I've learned is to appreciate the small things, appreciate the small accomplishments, no matter how small they may seem. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because as long as you're moving forward, you're getting something done.
Yes, it was fun. Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Fun in kind of like a shell shocky kind of way.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Exactly.
You come out the other side and you're like, no, it was fun, right?
Yeah, it's just like, I didn't realise at the time, but it was definitely fun, for sure.
Seeing the same topics discussed over and over again in exactly the same manner. It's like, well, no, you want to have a discussion about this, bring a lot of opinions, bring a lot of things, and make it without fear. Make it so anyone can submit to it, because it's not a conversation just for those who can express themselves eloquently. Just trying to make visible impact once in a while, or repetitively. You open yourself up to so much more opportunity, and as well, you get people who are along for the journey.
Look at you. Look at you making that connection. I never thought of that. And I'm serious. I have never thought of that. That's good.
And I'll keep going. You know, I will just keep going. There's not really much to stop me keeping going, and so I will over and over again.